Greetings, my dear truth seekers. The situation began to deteriorate rapidly. Today, Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov declared that the North Atlantic Alliance is pulling military equipment to the Russian borders. Significant units and military equipment of NATO countries, including American and British, are being deployed closer to our borders. In Ukraine itself, more and more forces and resources are accumulating on the line of contact in the Donbass, with the support of an increasing number of Western instructors, said Sergei Lavrov. Western countries provoke Kiev on anti-Russian actions, which, according to Lavrov, made to go off on military adventures. All this creates a direct threat to Russia's security. President Putin spoke about this on November 18 at the expanded Collegium of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. And he stressed that we don't need conflicts. At the same time, if the West cannot keep Ukraine from rash actions, but, on the contrary, will incite it against Russia, then Moscow will have to take the necessary measures to ensure the country's security, noted Sergei Lavrov. The minister also recalled that the West has long been pushing other states to take anti-Russian actions. The pulling of the post-Soviet countries into NATO is the clearest example of this. He added that the alliance and its allies are well aware of Moscow's attitude to these efforts. My friends, the United States and NATO countries have recently significantly increased their military activity in the Black Sea. It's obvious that the United States is trying to create a grouping of troops near the Russian borders, and one of Washington's goals is the militarization of Ukraine. I believe that the United States is studying the situation in the event of a military solution of the conflict in Donbass. At the same time, Kiev and Western states, on the contrary, expressed concern about the pulling of Russian forces to the western borders of Russia. As the presidential press secretary Dmitry Peskov pointed out in response, Moscow is moving troops within its territory and at its own discretion. This doesn't not threaten anyone and should not bother anyone. My dear truth seekers, by all accounts, everything that is happening now in Eastern Europe indicates that preparations for war are underway. Are we about to witness the beginning of a new war? Only time will tell.